Welcome back, people. Today we will see about the concept of OOPS. So, what exactly is OOPS? Object oriented programming is what we call it as OOPS. OOPS is to bind data and the functions that work on it together as a single unit so that no other part of the code can access this data. There are six main concepts of OOPS. The first one is classes. Second one is objects, then polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, and data abstraction. So we already saw about classes and objects. We will see about all these four, that is polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, and data abstraction in the upcoming videos. But first, let's see what exactly are those. I mean, theoretically, we will see what are those. A class is a collection of objects, and a class contains the blueprint of the prototypes from which the objects are being created. It is logically entity that contains some attributes and method. We already saw this about classes. An object, any entity that contains a state, identity, and a behavior can be identified as an object. So some real world stuff like car, cat, remote are also objects. As a programming example, we will say string, list, integers are objects. Next, polymorphism. So polymorphism simply means having many forms. So for example, we need to determine if the given species of a bird fly or not. So using polymorphism, we can do this using a single function. Then inheritance. Inheritance is capability of the one class to derive or inherit the properties from another class. The class that derives properties is called the derived class or child class, and class from which it is derived is called the parent class. Encapsulation. Encapsulation is one of the fundamental concepts in object-oriented programming. It describes the idea of wrapping data and the method that works on data within one unit, exactly the definition of OOPS, and this puts restriction on the accessing variables and methods directly and can prevent the accidental modification of data. To prevent accidental changes, an object variable can only be changed by an object's method. Those type of variables are known as private variables. So next is data abstraction. It hides the unnecessary code details from the user. Also, when we do not want to give out sensitive part of our code implementation, and this is where data abstraction comes. So data abstraction in Python can be achieved through creating abstract classes. We will see about all these things in detail and with examples in upcoming videos. See you in a new video.